Hi, this is Phil from the Next Chapter team, and welcome to another ETF review. Today's review will focus on 4 different ETFs from WisdomTree. Before we jump into the review, please take a moment to like, subscribe, and share. Help the channel grow. Now, sit back, relax, and enjoy another ETF review from the Next Chapter team. All right, now jumping into this WisdomTree ETF review, what 4 funds we're going to look at? We're going to look at the WisdomTree Large Cap Fund, WisdomTree Mid Cap Fund that goes by EZM, and the WisdomTree Small Cap Quality Dividend Growth ETF, and then finally the WisdomTree Japan Hedge ETF. This is a hedge equity. This is our sector play for this ETF review. All right, our first one goes by EPS. EPS is our WisdomTree Large Cap. This is a large blend ETF. This one focuses on dividend-paying large cap companies. Again, dividend-paying large cap companies. And now we have an expense ratio of 0.28, and that means for every $10,000 is be $28 in expenses per year. All right, now with this one, we get 501 different stocks, which include companies like Apple, Microsoft, Alphabet Class A, Meta Class A, NVIDIA, Amazon, JP Morgan Chase, Exxon, Berkshire Hathaway, and Bank of America. And then what do we have in terms of sectors? All right, we've got information technology at 25.5, financials at 16.95, communication services at 12.96, and then healthcare at 10.6. From there, we have ones that are under 10%. So we've got consumer discretionary, industrials, energy, consumer staples, utilities, and materials. Let's jump into that performance. We've got a 1 year of 33.3, a 3 year of 11.23, 5 year of 14.43, and a 10 year of 12.2. Our second ETF that goes by EZM is a mid-cap fund. This one is the mid-cap value, and this one is focusing on dividend-paying mid-cap companies in the U.S. markets only. Expense ratio 0.38. With every $10,000, you would have about $38 in expenses annually. Now jumping into it, how many stocks do you get? 541 different stocks. All right, let's look at those companies. We've got companies like Toll Brothers, Dick's Sporting Goods, Tenet Healthcare Group, Jackson Financial, East West Bank Corp, American Airlines Group, Annotation, and Tapestry Inc. Now, what sectors do we have? Financials at 21.39, consumer discretionary at 19.12, industrials at 19.02. Then from there, everything else is under 10%. And what sectors are those? Information technology, healthcare, energy, materials, consumer staples, real estate, and utilities. Jumping into that performance, what do we have? All right, our 1 year is 24.34, 3 years 7.66, 5 year 11.22, and finally our 10 year at 9.45. Come on, bring it on. We've got the small caps. Our small caps quality dividend growth ETF that goes by DGRS. This is ETF category of small value. And this one is tracks against the WisdomTree US Small Cap Quality Dividend Growth Index. This is a custom index by WisdomTree. Has an expense ratio of 0.38. And that means for every $10,000, it is $38 in expenses annually. Now let's take a look at what we have here. We have 239 different stocks. Some of the big stocks we have here are Cohen & Steer, Contour Brands, Virtuo Financial, Viper Energy, Victory Capital Holdings, SLM Corp, Stepstone Group, Marriott Vacations, Walker and Dumplo, and John Wiley and Son. All right, now let's take a look at that sector breakdown. What do we have here? 23.03 in industrials, 21.14 in financials, and 19.68 in consumer discretionaries, followed up by a bunch that are under 10%, but still a great mix. You've got materials, energy, consumer staples, information technology, communication services, healthcare, and then finally utilities. Let's jump into that performance. What do we have for performance for DGRS? All right, our 1 year is 27.61, 3 year 7.84, 5 year 10.47, and 10 year 9.38. All right, now here's our final one. There's our sector play. This one is the Japan Hedged Equity that goes by DXJ. Again, this category is just equities or stocks that are strictly in Japan. And this follows the WisdomTree Japan Hedged Equity Index. So again, another custom index. Expense ratio 0.48 for every $10,000, $48 in expenses annually. All right, what do we have here? We have 442 different companies. Okay, now what companies do you have? Companies like Mitsubishi Finance Group. Interesting. Japan Tobacco, Toyota Motor Company, and then Mitsubishi Corporate. So you have two different sectors of Mitsubishi. Interesting. Hitachi, another financial group, Shin-Itsu Chemical, and a marine holding company. I'm not going to butcher names here. Okay, and then what do we have in terms of sectors? We've got industrials at 25.63, consumer discretionary at 17.40, financials at 16.89, materials at 10.35, information technology at 10.25. Then from there, all the rest are under 10%. Consumer staples, healthcare, communication services, energy, and utilities. Let's see what the performance looks like. Jumping to it. All right, a 1 year, 22.78. A 3 year, 22.18. 5 year, 19.41. And a 10 year of 11.48. Now, we're going to jump to the spreadsheets and take a look at what it would look like if you invested in all four funds for a 5 and 10 year span of time consistently. Okay, for today's example, we're going to have someone who's investing $8,500 consistently every year. And now let's jump into it. Again, we have four funds. Our first ones are a large cap, a 1 year of 33.3, 5 year of 14.43, and a 10 year of 12.20. Next up is our mid cap. Again, this is a 24.34 for the 1 year, 5 year 11.22, 10 year 9.45. Followed up by our small cap dividend growth one. This one has a 1 year of 27.61, 5 year of 10.47, and a 10 year of 9.38. Rounding out our list again is our Japan. This is our sector play. This is Japan Hedged Equity. So the 1 year is 22.78, 5 year 19.41, and 10 year 11.48. All right, again, so we're investing consistently. That 1 year, you would have had about $10,796 in that account. But we're big long-term people here, so we're going to go for the 5 year picture to see what that looks like. All right, cool. You've got $64,000. How does that break down? So your invested cash would have been $42,500, or 66% of the total balance. And then the growth would have been 34%, or $21,600. Again, it would have been a 66-34% split. Now let's see what it looks like if we go for the 10 year. What number we're going to get? 154,800. So almost $155,000. Now let's see how that breaks down. All right, so principal would have been 85,000. Again, that's 8,500 per year times 10. So 55%. Then from there, your growth would have been 45%. So 45% of your total balance would be growth. That's $69,852. Again, it's important to show here that it's amazing what you can do when consisting over a long period of time. 5 and 10 years perspective, saving that money consistently, investing consistently will help you have some major gains over the long term. Hope you enjoyed the review. So many more to come.
Hey, thanks for staying to the end. This video is brought to you by the Next Chapter team. If you enjoyed the video, please take a moment to hit that like button, drop a comment, subscribe, share with your friends and family. This will help the channel reach out to more individuals just like you. We offer one-on-one coaching where we work with people and small businesses to determine a clear path to achieving their financial goals. This includes things like budgeting to reduce debts, planning for big purchases, and even learning how to build wealth with the tools that you have readily available to you. So please see our link below to schedule a free 30-minute call with our team to talk through coaching and understanding your current financial situation. Also, check out some of our affiliate links below for high yield savings account. This is a great place to put your money when you're saving up for those big purchases and your emergency fund. Check out some of our videos right here. And please enjoy and see you in the next video.